In example 3, we need to draw a logical conclusion using the following statements. What I like to do with these is I like to think about them as a story. I like to think about what has to come first, or the beginning of the story. So let's take a look at these different statements here. We've got a couple examples to do. If you need a rain jacket, then you don't need an umbrella. If it's raining, then you need to wear rain boots. Okay. So I think maybe if it's raining would be the first thing that would be happening in this story right now. If you don't need an umbrella, well, that wouldn't make sense just quite yet to be the beginning. If it's raining, you might, I guess. And if you wear rain boots, then you need a rain jacket. Well, if it's raining, then you're going to wear rain boots next, or that's the next thing in the story maybe. If you don't have anything to carry in your hands, then you're happy. And this kind of seems like a conclusion, but we'll see. So let's see if we can go with this statement first, and you can always adjust your thinking if you need to. So if it's raining, it's going to be statement 1, and the hypothesis here is it's raining. Then you need to wear rain boots. So that's the conclusion, or the second part of the statement. What we want to do is we want to look in another statement and see if we can find the conclusion as the hypothesis. So if it's raining, then you need to wear rain boots. And we're looking for if you need to wear rain boots. If you wear rain boots is right here. So this is actually the same thing here as 2. So we can logically link these statements together. In this statement it says if you wear rain boots, then you need a rain jacket. So that would be like another part. And you could make a mini conclusion between these. If it's raining, then you need to wear rain boots, and if you wear rain boots, then you need a rain jacket. So you could make a mini conclusion and say, well, if it's raining, then you're going to need a rain jacket. But we want to carry this all the way through these 5 statements. So now we're going to look for if you need a rain jacket. The conclusion is going to be the hypothesis now. If you need a rain jacket's right here. So that's still number 3, same thing. And then this one would be the 4th part then now. You don't need an umbrella. So we're looking for if you don't need an umbrella. That's right here. So same part. Then you don't have to carry anything in your hands. It's the 5th part. So we're looking for if you don't have to carry anything in your hands. That's down here. And that's the 5th part we said. Then we have the 6th part here. So we have a logical chain of events if it's raining. So we have to assume that that's happening. If it's raining, then you are happy. And that would be the logical conclusion that you could draw. So you're going to take the hypothesis of the first statement here. If it's raining, then we're going to do the conclusion of the very last one. Then you are happy. This type of reasoning is called deduction or deductive logic. So this is the conclusion that you're allowed to make logically based on these statements. Got one more example. It's a little bit longer, but not too bad. We're going to still read this and see if we can figure out where the starting point is. And don't worry if you make a mistake. You can kind of go backwards a little bit too with these sometimes. So here we have this person being tired in the morning. If it's winter break, then this person stayed up, and then I think they'd be tired in the morning. So right now this would come first in the story. Warm fuzzy blanket to cover up with. I really don't know yet where that fits. If I stayed up late to watch the movies, well, that comes after this one then. Need to take a nap, well, that would be after you're tired. And then if I'm sitting by the fireplace, then I can hear the crackle of wood. So I could look here, and maybe this is the starting of this whole thing, but I don't see any crackle of wood here in the very first bit. And so I know that probably this one is the statement that we're going to start off with. And again, it might take you a few tries to get this. Don't worry if it's not coming to you right away. So the first part is if it's winter break. The second part is I stayed up late to watch movies. We're going to look for the conclusion here as the hypothesis in a different statement. It's right here. It's number 2. Then I was tired in the morning. So that's going to be number 3. So we're looking for if I was tired in the morning. So if I'm tired in the morning is right here. It's not exactly the same, but it's the same statement. Then I will need to take a nap, so that's number 4. And some people do this with like A's and B's and C's, and you're going to see this written a lot, like online or different textbooks with if A, then B, if B, then C, then A, then C. So this is called the transitive property, or in logic they call this the law of syllogism. Okay, so we're at 4 here. I will need to take a nap. So then we're going to look for if I need to take a nap. So that's right there. Then I need a warm fuzzy blanket to cover up with. So that's number 5. If I need a warm fuzzy blanket to cover up with, that's here. Then I can sit by the fireplace. So we're looking for if I can sit by the, or if I'm sitting by the fireplace. So this is number 6 here. Let me put that on top for you, keep how I'm doing it there for you. Then I can hear the crackle of wood. So what we can draw here as a logical conclusion is the very first part here, the first hypothesis. If it's winter break, then we do the conclusion of the very last sentence. Then I can hear the crackle of wood.